Joslyn. How's your day going so far?
It's going well. How about you?
Doing good, doing good. I know you just got back from vacation and probably are a little bit travel weary. How was that for you?
It was good. First I went to London, and then we took a cruise all around, like, the north part of Norway and the fjords.
Uh-huh.
So that was a lot of fun, but it was also a lot to get used to as far as the time change. And also, the whole sea legs aspect. I've never really been on a cruise before, per se,
Yeah.
so it was a lot to get used to, but it was definitely fun and definitely worth it.
So you never got seasick or anything?
No, it was a huge boat. It was Carnival, not Carnival, Celebrity.
Yep.
So it was there were like 4,500 people on the boat. So it was big enough and wide enough, you didn't really feel it, but what would happen is, let's say you were walking and you were to look out while they were, sailing the boat, per se, then you would start to feel a little bit weird because you're moving, the boat's like, I don't know, I want to say there's like a disconnect.
Yeah.
So even when you stand still and you look out, you start to, feel a little seasick, but it wasn't too bad.
Gotcha. Sounds like you had a great time. I saw a lot of your pictures on there, so it looked like you were really enjoying yourself. I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, it was, and I definitely needed a vacation.
So tell us about you as a kid. Like, when you were growing up, were you shy? Were you popular? Were you into sports? What kind of kid were you?
I was definitely not popular. I have an older brother. He's 3.5 years older than I am. So I wasn't necessarily, very girly, I guess, like a tomboy. So I wasn't really in with, like, the quote-unquote popular crowd. I was definitely into sports. I've done pretty much every sport from soccer to roller hockey. I rode horses. I was on the crew team, so I was definitely more on, like, the athletic side. And I'm shy until you get to know me, and then I'm not very shy.
Okay.
That's just the best way to describe myself, I think.
Gotcha. So let's say when you were around 13, 14, what did you want to do when you were growing up? Like, what did you see yourself at that time? What did you want to do for a profession?
Probably a lawyer. I think around that time I wanted to be a lawyer. And then as I got older, I started to not really want to do that anymore. In college, I was a psychology major.
Okay.
So I definitely wanted to be, in the mental health therapy realm. But it didn't really work out that way. I graduated from college. I tried to get into graduate school, a very specific program, a very specific type of psychology, which they call industrial organizational psychology. And the programs were so competitive that I actually didn't get into any of them.
Oh, wow.
So I went back to the drawing board, and the opportunity to get into the adult film industry sort of presented itself to me, and I went to an interview with Bang Bros. And at that time, they were looking to play, in the Black Patrol series.
Yeah.
So I went in, they took pictures of me, and the producer basically pointed at me and said, "You're my cop." And I was like, "What?" It started and came to be.
You were awesome in that. I mean, I did a lot of research and watched a lot of your clips and that. You guys, you're so natural. You have that. You play that role so well. Had you done any acting before, like in school plays and stuff like that?
I definitely did acting for a little bit when I was in high school, I think. But I think that what worked so well, especially playing Officer Jane, was like I was able to basically be as angry as I wanted to be. Because Maggie was sort of like the good cop, and I was the bad cop. So there's a lot of stuff in those scenes that not a lot of people know about. Like, for example, most of those scenes took about 8 to 10 hours on average to shoot.
Wow.
Now, that's not what a typical scene in porn is like.
Mm-hmm.
So it definitely added to my aggravation, my frustration. And there are definitely some scenes in there. I don't know if you've seen I think it's The Pimp.
I saw that one.
Yeah. So I don't know if post production if it's still in there, but basically I smacked the pimp. And that was not in the script at all. I think he called us bus or hose or something, and I just reacted. I didn't really think about it. And so a lot of the stuff that I did in those scenes, I was just reacting. I wasn't really acting. So yeah, that's how I guess it looks more natural and more real, and so that's why a lot of people, even to this day, ask me, "Are you a real cop?"
Yeah.
Because Maggie has been in the industry for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
13, 14 years, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And I was brand new, and so nobody knew who I was, and they were like, "Who the fuck is this girl?" And so that sort of also, I think, helped with the whole kind of mindfuck in everyone's head of is this real or is this fake? Because it looked so real.
It did.
And even though it was canceled over a year ago, there were at least three or four different websites that came out of Black Patrol.
Yeah.
So it influenced a lot of sort of type of reality porn scenes like that.
Yeah. Like I honestly, I sort of just stumbled upon it. I think I was actually researching another guest and looking for some clips of them when I saw you, and you just stood out to me. You honestly, and I'm not just saying that because you're on the show. You were just so authentic looking. I was like, who is this? And then I became a huge fan of yours just through that. So I just wanted to tell you, you were amazing in there. You did an incredible job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So when you got into the industry, what was the feedback as far as your family and friends? Was there encouragement? Were there people that had negative reactions towards it? What was that like?
I think in the beginning, obviously my parents weren't particularly happy, but I'm a grown woman. I live alone. I don't live on their dime anymore, and so I think that it took them a little bit of time to sort of warm up to the idea, but, they say as long as you're safe and you're enjoying what you're doing, who are we to disown you, sort of.
Exactly.
It grew on them as time went on. They weren't very okay with the idea in the beginning.
Absolutely. So what do you think, how does it affect your relationships in your personal life? Are people intimidated to approach you as far as dating you, or is it something that turns people on? Well, how's it been? Have you had people that, said, I wouldn't want to get involved with you because of what you do for a living?
I think everyone's different. I definitely have fans who've asked me if I wanted to date them, and I'm like, there's sort of a line that I wouldn't really want to cross, and it's like I don't really know my fans on a personal level like that. But, I've never actually been recognized in real life. No one's ever come up to me and said, hi, I know who you are, can I have your autograph?
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
I think there are a few reasons why. I think the first reason is because I'm not walking around in my cop uniform. I think that if I was wearing a cop uniform, I feel like people would be like, oh, I know who you are.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing. Also, I live in Miami. It's hot as hell most of the year, most of
Yeah.
the time, and I usually wear, a hat and sunglasses.
Yeah.
Not that I don't necessarily want to be recognized, but I definitely think that I get a lot more looks now than I used to. Like, people will do a double take,
Yeah.
or, I'll be on a cardio machine at the gym, and guys will look back at me a few times, really because I look familiar to them, but I've never had someone come up to me and say, hey, I know who you are.
Gotcha. Well, I was just going to say that you have an amazing body. I love the curves, and you're so voluptuous. What is your routine like to maintain that? Are you in the gym constantly? How do you look the way that you look?
I wouldn't say constantly. I try to go to the gym about 5 to 6 days a week.
Okay.
But also, if, let's say, I had a shoot that day, or I have a long shoot ahead of me. Like, when I was actually shooting Black Patrol, I was in probably worse shape than I am now. Just because, those scenes were very physically taxing, and I wasn't used to it at all.
Sure.
So it took me usually, like, a day physically to recover.
Wow.
And we were shooting usually at least one scene a week.
Okay.
And there was also a time when we shot 3 scenes in 1 week. So I definitely, now that I don't shoot for a mainstream porn company anymore, I'm sort of able to be my own boss and, get into the gym, and I do weights, and I also do cardio.
All right. So on an average month, let's say an average month, how many scenes do you do, like scenes or photo shoots? How often are you working? Do you kind of just do it at your own schedule whenever you feel like it, or how is there a regular routine that you're in?
Well, so it really depends. See, so let's say, somebody is in town and they want to shoot, then, if you need to go to get tested and do that sort of thing, you sort of want to try to cram as much or as many scenes as you can into, the 14-day period.
Okay.
So I would say on average, I usually shoot between, it really varies. I'd say maybe 5 to 15 times a month, depending upon what I'm doing. And that also includes, solo scenes or videos that I do for my ManyVids page.
Okay, gotcha. About a few more minutes with you, and then we'll let you get out of here. So, do you actually enjoy the scenes? I know I've had a lot of other adult stars on, and some of them say like there's a lot of people just think it looks so perfect, and they do a lot of editing and stuff like that. You guys have to get certain angles, and there's lighting people hanging all over you. Do you actually enjoy it, or is it more like a job?
Well, okay, so I think that it's very different. Black Patrol is a very different sort of scene, because what people don't know is that pretty much all of those male performers were amateurs.
Okay.
And I was brand new. The only one who really knew what they were doing was my director and Maggie.
Okay.
So it was sort of like the blind leading the blind. So it was definitely, there were definitely scenes and positions that were just not comfortable at all. And I mean, all of those scenes, for the most part, were in, dusty, dingy, dirty locations. Yeah. Or I think in one of the scenes, we were in a house that was lit, literally, I think 120 degrees in there. I mean, Maggie and I almost fainted at one point.
Wow.
There hadn't been any running AC for 2 years. So I think that normal scenes, it's also what a lot of people don't understand with porn is the scenes where you get to be in a bed where you fuck like a normal human being are very few and far between.
Yep.
Nobody wants to do that. So you're fucking on a couch, you're fucking on a desk, you're fucking on a chair, you know what I mean? So it's, or in one of our scenes, we fucked literally in tires. And we fucked in tires.
Wow.
So, I mean, I think that it was definitely different. Mm-hmm. We did one scene where we were in a bed, and that was like a treat, because that's not normally how porn is shot. So I would say that there were moments where I had fun, and I definitely made myself come every time because I wanted each scene to look authentic and real. But as far as the whole experience, I would
Mm-hmm.
say probably not.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like fucking in your bed at home.
Gotcha, gotcha. So there's a lot of the porn in the adult industry. A lot of the performers, there's an sort of a reputation that they're all party animals and they're all into drugs and drinking. In your experiences, have you seen that a lot, or is that, are most of the people pretty chill and laid back? What have your experiences been?
I so I've definitely, I think that just like any other industry, really, and
Mm-hmm.
that it varies on a
Uh-huh.
very individual basis.
Yep.
And I also think that, I started in porn when I was 26, so I was already older,
Gotcha.
older spectrum. I think that, I've definitely heard of girls having, drug issues and drug problems, but I don't think that those girls last.
Okay.
Because in the end, it is a business, and you have to be professional. And those girls that are just in it, for a few short months to get their lives together for the next big score, they don't last because they don't take it seriously. So I've definitely I've never really met a girl who, was strung out and on drugs. I think that
Uh-huh.
that's a huge exaggeration. I think that people, it's just that's not really the case.
Yeah.
That's not really what I've experienced. I don't know, I've never been to California and shot, so
Yeah.
it may be a different type of scene there. But in Miami, it's a very, small knit community, and we're all pretty close. But for the most part, the girls are more on the older spectrum, so they're more mature.
Gotcha.
They take it seriously. They're more professional.
Gotcha. That's cool. Well, we have a segment that we end with called Rapid Fire, and then we're going to get to you promoting yourself and all the stuff you got going on. So I'm just going to throw some topics out there and just get your first reaction, and you just tell me what comes to mind. Okay. So
Okay.
what are your favorite type scenes to do? I know Black Patrol is a main thing that you've done, but what are some that you really, really enjoy other than that?
Girl, because you don't have to worry about a dick getting hard. You don't have to dick hard.
Gotcha. All right.
Pretty straightforward.
Your best sexual experience, whether that's on or off camera.
I would have to say that, I've always been a very sexual person.
Mm-hmm.
And I've sort of done or experienced everything that I've wanted to experience. I've never really held back. I definitely think that, with porn, I've been able to explore different things that interested me, like being a submissive. I've never really done a scene like that before, but I got to do it, I think it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a lot of fun, so...
Gotcha. Okay. All right. You can have sex with any mainstream celebrity, that's male or female, anybody. You're gonna hook up with them one night. Who are you gonna pick? Any movie star, actor, singer, athlete? Who you gonna pick?
Scarlett Johansson, for sure.
That's a great choice. I'd love to see that myself. All right. All right. I know you just got back from vacation. So, what is one place that you have not got a chance to visit yet that's on your bucket list in the future?
Thailand, for sure. I would want to go there.
Okay. The best concert you've ever attended?
Ooh. You too.
All right. Two more here. Thongs, G-strings, or nothing. What are we normally going to find Joslyn Jane wearing on a daily basis?
I would say a G-string.
Okay. And the last one, if you are just relaxing and you're chilling, nothing, no shoots, nothing to do, you just got a day off. What are you going to do? Like, what are your hobbies? What do you do to unwind and just have a good time?
Well, I like to read. Definitely. I like to go to the gym to sort of, let myself unwind mentally. Because I sort of, sometimes I feel like I can never stop thinking. So it sort of helps me to do that. And then I would probably say I love Netflix. I love movies. I love all those sorts of things. So
Gotcha.
probably watch a movie have a glass of wine.
There you go. Sounds like a perfect night to me. So you have to let everybody know how they can find you, like what projects you've got going on. Promote yourself. I want to know all about your social media, just where we can find you and keep up with you and everything you've got going on.
Okay, yeah. My Instagram is at the real Joslyn James. My Twitter is at XXX Joslyn. And my ManyVids page is officerjane.manyvids.com. And I have a lot of stuff right now, actually, that we've shot, like with Angelina Castro, Sexy Vanessa, Bella Rain, Maggie Green. But my director and we just have to, render the footage and put it on my ManyVids page. But it will be available very shortly.
Sounds good. Well, I appreciate you so much showing love. I appreciate you promoting it on Instagram and doing all that kind of stuff. You are a really cool, very classy lady. I appreciate you being so humble and down to earth and coming on and spending some time with us.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thank you, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Great interview with the unbelievable Joslyn James. She is amazing. I love her. I'm a huge fan of hers. You guys will be too. Go on there, check her out. Check us out as well. We're going to have a lot of great interviews coming your way here momentarily with some big name in the adult industry. We had Cherie DeVille, Angelina Castro, she just mentioned, has been on our old channel. A lot of people. Go to YouTube, look up Jeff Richardson, find the videos there. I got a whole bunch more coming your way, and you're going to make sure you want to check those out. That will do it for this episode. Positive people doing positive things, and we are out. Show love. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. You're going to want to be part of our family.